When you look at every mobile or computer game out there, what's the one thing that keeps people playing? Is it the great story of the game offers? Is it the incredible gameplay? The complexity of the game itself? Well, throw everything I just said out the window. This is Geometry Dash, and this is you. Make it past this and slam yourself against this wall. That's the entire game. How is this one of the most played games on the App Store and used to be one of the most sold games of Steam? Well, this is what we're looking at today. Strap in. I originally started out as a Geometry Dash YouTuber if you didn't know, but I slowly drifted away from Geometry Dash. Why? I thought it was boring after a while, but then again, I had been playing the same game non-stop for 3 years now. Geometry Dash released on August 13th of 2013 as a small game made by a developer named Robert Topola. As a small game, he had made a game prior named Boomlings, and you imagine how that went. The first version was released with 7 levels and a level editor that was very bare bones at best. RobTop would quickly release 1.1 in mid-September of that year, adding the new Time Machine portals that nobody uses even to this day, and a new level called Time Machine. The next major update would come a month later on October 21st, which added the new level called Cycles and this ball that goes up and down. It's pretty cool, right? A month later, 1.3 would come out with the new level X-Step and a few quality of life changes. 2 months later, we would get the infamous 1.4 level called Clutterfunk, which was actually a typo. It was supposed to be called Clutterfuck. And that was how the game was for a while, updating, repeating, and getting a bigger fan base. Everything was looking good, and, well, it was. When first starting out in this game, you definitely will get frustrated at the fact that you suck. But once you commit and beat that first level, you'll get something that the doctors have been telling you to do for a long ass time. You get a rush of dopamine. If you don't know what that means, I'm not surprised. Nobody knows what the fuck that word means. Well, in other words, you get something I like to call being happy and not feeling depressed half of the time. And, well, that's why people play this game. Finishing feels good, and beating a level is great. It feels great to finish something that you've been working on for, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months now. And, well, don't take my word for it. Take this guy's word for it. Neuroscience has found that when we finish tasks, we get a dopamine rush. We actually do feel better. In other words, it's kind of drugs, but without the drugs. Also, you tend to remember things that you haven't finished more than the things you have finished. These two factors explain why we play the game, but for $4.99 a pop, is this sucker a good deal, or are you just wasting your time on some dumb mobile game or Steam game? Whichever one you actually want to buy. Steam is actually better because you can play on 144 hertz, and it's just easier to play on Steam. But that's just my opinion. Geometry Dash is like a better version of the Possible game. The Possible game is a game about surviving geometrical spikes after geometrical spikes. Geometry Dash has that for the most part, but it also adds a new gameplay mechanics, like this ball, for example, which flips gravity every time you press your button. Or take the blue portal, for example, which creates you in a wave that goes up and down, but the downside is that if you get hit by anything, let's hope heaven treats you well. There's many more gameplay aspects as well as the level creator system, which is way more complex than I thought it was. And that's why people love this game. Even if you finish the main levels, all 21 levels, you're an absolute fucking mad lad if you do. There's still like 2 million more levels to play. They're created so nicely that, well, they're even better than the normal levels you'll play. And, well, it's the best part about Geometry Dash right there. It never ends. It never ends. The suffering never ends. So, the golden question is this game worth your time? Well, at the time of recording, this game's at a measly 99 cents USD on Steam from its original price of $4.99 on Steam. On phone or tablet, it's $199 USD. Well, at the end of the day, if you want to feel like a cube and most importantly hit this wall right here, then yeah, it's a pretty nice deal. But the thing is that you shouldn't expect any more updates. It's been 3 years since the last update. Rob Top has said that he wants to update the game, but it's been 3 years, so well, I don't know. And to be truthful, I don't know if this game will last another year or two in a dying community. So, finally, is this game worth your time, or is it just some game that you should skip and play Fallout 76? Well, if you want to have a fun time and just play casually, probably not. If you want to pour a lot of time in this game and feel that epic dopamine rush and not get depression, then I mean, why not? But just know that you'll be raging a shit ton more than you think that you would. This has been Timeless, signing off. Peace.